Before becoming a television icon, Dennis Weaver was a gifted athlete with a promising future in track and field. Born on June 4, 1924 in Joplin, Missouri, Weaver grew up in a modest household that emphasized hard work, discipline, and perseverance. Excelling in decathlon and other track events, he earned a scholarship to the University of Oklahoma. His early life seemed destined for professional athletics. However, World War II interrupted his plans, and like many young men of his generation, Weaver paused his ambitions to serve his country. His athletic promise hinted at a future of national recognition, but fate had other plans. Discovering a passion for acting. While excelling in sports at the University of Oklahoma, Weaver discovered a different calling: acting. College performances introduced him to the thrill of storytelling, character work, and emotional expression, experiences that athletics could never replicate. Encouraged by professors and peers, he began to take the craft seriously, gradually realizing that performing might be his true vocation. This realization required a major life shift as he chose to leave behind the potential of a professional sports career. His passion for acting would soon drive him to New York City, where he immersed himself in theater training, determined to master the craft and make his mark in the entertainment industry. Training at the Actors Studio, Dennis Weaver's commitment to acting led him to the prestigious Actors Studio in New York City, a breeding ground for some of Hollywood's most influential performers. At the studio, Weaver refined his skills under the guidance of experienced coaches, focusing on method acting, character development, and stage presence. His time there was rigorous, pushing him to explore emotional depth and authenticity. Early in his career, he struggled to secure steady work, taking small Broadway and Hollywood roles while supporting himself with odd jobs. This period of challenge and perseverance laid the foundation for the iconic performances that would later define his career. The breakthrough role in Gunsmoke, Weaver's big break, came when he was cast as Chester Goode, the loyal deputy in the Western television series Gunsmoke. Premiering in the 1950s, the show quickly became a cultural phenomenon. Weaver brought a distinctive limp and endearing earnestness to Chester, crafting a character that was both comedic and heartfelt. His chemistry with James Arness, who played Marshal Matt Dillon, added layers of charm and warmth, cementing Chester as a fan favorite. This role transformed Weaver from a struggling actor into a household name. For nearly a decade, he became synonymous with Chester, winning over viewers with his unique blend of humor, vulnerability, and loyalty. Why Dennis Weaver left Gunsmoke. Despite the fame and adoration, Dennis Weaver made the surprising decision to leave Gunsmoke. The departure was not due to conflict or controversy. Rather, it stemmed from a personal desire for growth and creative exploration. After nearly a decade of playing Chester, Weaver worried about being typecast and limited to sidekick roles. He wanted to challenge himself with more varied characters and opportunities. This decision reflected his commitment to personal and professional development. Walking away from a beloved role required courage, especially from an actor at the height of his popularity. Weaver's choice illustrated his determination to define his career on his own terms, reinventing himself with gentle bend. After leaving Gunsmoke, Weaver embraced new roles that showcased his versatility. One of his first major projects was the television series Gentle Ben, where he played Tom Wedlow, a wildlife officer raising a family in the Florida Everglades. The show focused on family dynamics and the bond between a young boy and a bear, offering Weaver a chance to portray a nurturing, heroic figure far removed from the bumbling deputy of Gunsmoke. This role allowed him to display emotional depth, humor, and sincerity, proving that he could successfully transition to different types of characters and avoid being pigeonholed by his earlier success. Leading role in McCloud. Weaver's most significant post-Gunsmoke success came with McCloud, a 1970s crime drama series on NBC.
In this show, he played Deputy Marshal Sam McLeod, a cowboy-style lawman from New Mexico operating in New York City. The series blended action, humor, and drama, giving Weaver an opportunity to reinvent himself as a leading man. McLeod ran for 7 seasons and earned him critical acclaim, demonstrating his ability to handle complex, multifaceted roles. This career move reinforced the wisdom of leaving Gunsmoke, showing that Weaver could carry a series as the central character while maintaining the warmth and authenticity that audiences loved.
Overcoming typecasting challenges. Even after McLeod, Weaver faced the industry challenge of typecasting. Having played Chester Goode for nearly 10 years, some producers struggled to envision him in roles outside westerns or law enforcement characters. Typecasting was a common issue for actors with long-running series, but Weaver refused to be defined by a single character. Through guest appearances, made-for-TV movies, and supporting roles, he continued to diversify his portfolio. His perseverance allowed him to demonstrate range, proving that he could embody both family-oriented heroes and complex dramatic figures. This resilience solidified his reputation as a versatile and dependable actor. Personal life and advocacy. Outside of acting, Dennis Weaver was deeply committed to ethical living and environmental causes. He became an outspoken advocate for vegetarianism and sustainable practices long before these ideas gained mainstream attention. Weaver's personal convictions extended into charitable work and conservation efforts, reflecting a dedication to positive societal impact. His advocacy for responsible environmental stewardship became a defining aspect of his life, illustrating a commitment to principles beyond Hollywood. Even after his passing, his contributions to sustainable living and ethical awareness continue to influence others, reinforcing that his legacy extends far beyond television and film. A legacy of growth and courage. Dennis Weaver's decision to leave Gunsmoke was ultimately a testament to his desire for personal and professional growth. By stepping away from the role that made him famous, he took a risk that few actors would attempt at the height of their popularity. Yet his subsequent successes with Gentle Ben, McLeod, and other projects proved the wisdom of his choice. Weaver demonstrated that an actor's career can thrive when driven by curiosity, ambition, and a refusal to be confined by past roles. His story is a powerful example of courage, vision, and dedication to meaningful work. Remembering Dennis Weaver. Dennis Weaver passed away, leaving behind an extraordinary career and a lasting cultural impact. From the lovable Deputy Chester Goode to the resourceful McLeod, he transformed American television with his talent, authenticity, and range. Beyond his performances, he championed environmental causes, ethical living, and personal growth. Weaver's life exemplified how professional success and personal integrity can coexist, and his choices continue to inspire actors and audiences alike. His departure from Gunsmoke reminds us that sometimes leaving behind comfort and fame is necessary to fully realize one's potential, leaving a legacy of courage, versatility, and compassion.